Don't forget to click subscribe so you get notifications whenever a new book is released or a new instructional video. Hi readers! Today's book is called Nerdy Birdy by Reynolds. He writes a lot of great books that I love. Parents and teachers, this is a great mentor text to teach about the think aloud process, talking about the book while you're reading it with your child, scaffolding, point of view, metaphors, a lot of bossy R words in there, and ing endings, dialogue, and theme. So this text can be used for lots of things. So let's get started. Nerdy Birdy by Reynolds. All right, these are going to have to come off so I can see the words. This is Nerdy Birdy. His glasses are too big. His wings are too small. He's allergic to birdseed. When all the other birds are hanging out together at the bird feeder, Nerdy Birdy is scrounging for breadcrumbs. Poor Nerdy Birdy. Eagles, cardinals, and robins are the cool birds. He has a wind tunnel tested head shape. Abs of steel. Impressively sculpted chest muscles. Why, yes, he does. This cardinal here has glossy red pompadour. I hope I said that right. Glossy red attire, and also this is glossy and red. And then, of course, this other birdie, the robin, has beady eyes with super worm vision. That could come in handy. Worm-fed physique. Obviously, he finds his worms. And feet. Well, nothing to do with worms. 3 things that Eagle is good at is hunting, fishing, and football. The 3 things Cardinal is good at is singing like a rock star. Sounds like me. La 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 la. Posing. And attracting fans. 3 things that Robin is good at is picking on worms, insulting worms, and eating worms. I don't know. They have some cool things about them, like how they look, but some of them don't sound like they have a really pretty inside. I don't know. That's just me. 3 things that Nerdy Birdy is good at is reading, playing video games, and reading about video games. You know I always love readers. Eagles, cardinals, and robins don't care about reading. Hey guys, I just read the coolest book. Who cares? Bookworm. I eat bookworms for breakfast. They're not very kind. And they also don't care about video games. Hey guys, I just defended the earthworm king of the world in Wormcraft. Do you think that's the bird version of Minecraft? Who cares? I eat real earthworms, not digital ones. Nerd. One day, Eagle flew off to hunt. Cardinal flew off to impress fans, and Robin flew off to terrorize worms, and Nerdy Birdy was alone. One thing was clear, it was awfully lonely not being a cool birdie. They don't even like you. But they're cool, said Nerdy Birdy. Trying to be cool is exhausting, said the new bird. You should hang around with us. Us? Us! After all, there's always room for another Nerdy Birdie. That was nice to include him. Their glasses were big, their wings were too small. At least half of them had birdseed allergies. They all like to read, and most of them like to play World of Wormcraft. Wow, look at that. He found some birds that have some things in common with him. They were exactly like Nerdy Birdy. And then he realized something. There were way more nerdy birdies than cool birdies. And now they were all his friends. Eagle didn't have any friends. Eagle hunted alone. Cardinal was always showing off. He had no friends. Know why? Because he was always showing off. No one likes to show off. Robin was obsessed with worms. He was too obsessed to even make any friends. One thing was clear, it was awful lonely being a cool birdie. But then a new bird moved into the neighborhood. Check him out. The cool birds were unimpressed. Hey guys! She gives me the creeps. Why does she always wear black? It's so depressing. And she eats what? Do you guys know what vultures eat? You might get a hint in this story, and if you don't, look it up. It's pretty gross. The cool birdies flew away and left Vulture alone. Why would you want to hang out with them? Being cool is exhausting. You should hang around with us. Us? Us! After all, there's always room for another nerdy birdie. Right, guys? Hold it. Where are her glasses? Where is her lightsaber? And have you heard what she eats? Blech! She is most definitely not one of us. Nerdy Birdie was confused. But there's always room for another nerdy birdie, right? That's the problem. She's not a nerdy birdie. She's just weird. Nerdy Birdie looked at his flock of friends. The telephone wire was packed with them. He looked at the new bird, sitting there alone, and one thing was clear. It was awful lonely being alone. This is Nerdy Birdie. His glasses are too big. His wings are too small. This is Vulture. She wears contact lenses. Her wings are enormous. So they're kind of opposites, huh? Vulture eats dead things. Nerdy Birdie does not. Nerdy Birdie likes video games, and Vulture does not. Nerdy Birdie and Vulture don't like all the same things, but they really like each other. If you ever need a friend, you can hang around with them. After all, there's always room for another birdie. Hi! Wonder what kind of bird that is. So, and I've taught my son this too. If you ever have some boys or girls that are around you and they're not being very nice or they're not including you, that doesn't mean that's your only choice for friends. Look around for other people that accept you for who you are, whether you like the same things or you like different things. Because you are special and you deserve to have friends and not be lonely. I'll be your first friend. Until next time, keep reading.